enough for the first down.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
The offense changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He makes the grab. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Return.
Snap in the shotgun. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Booster. Go.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Back swinging for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Texas State.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
The play action fake. And the sticky fingers allow them to grab the 2-point conversion. They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the 1st quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to...
And they got him! A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Might be calling a hot route. Jackson will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the 1st quarter comes to a close. If you like offense, this 2nd quarter is probably going to be a game for you. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. Touchdown Owls. The defense putting points on the board.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Texas State, 15.
He'll bring it out. It's Atkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Ready, go!
Jackson gonna throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And that's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Well, the defense finally has fixed.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Ready, go!
On fourth down, trying to find his man. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been...
A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, you never even dream about this kind of start if you're a quarterback. That now his 4th interception in the first half, and he's just not been able to shake this. Bad decision-making. Fundamentally, he's just been off. This offense has never been able to find a rhythm, and I know this is a very talented player, but if you're the head coach at this point, you've got to consider benching this guy.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Throws for the tight end. Caught by Smith. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
He's got an open man. On the move at the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle. Back on.
Looking for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's not afraid to go deep. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That
field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
on these critical fourth.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the two. Jackson will throw. It's caught for the two.
And no bones about it for this offense. 5 wide receivers, find the space, find the matchup. He identified it. Nice two-point conversion play.
He'll bring it out. It's Holloway. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
He'll take the deep shot. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Making side adjustments here. He'll start this drive firing. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. He's got it inside the 30. Off to the races. Touchdown, Bobcats. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And they call this sudden change. And we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. Fielded in the end zone. It's Holloway. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
He'll bring it out. It's Atkins. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's reeled in, it's Jenkins. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll try to power their way ahead. He got just enough to move the sticks, and that'll set him up with a first down after the 2-minute timeout. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
This QB and his receiver really have found a nice rhythm early in this game. They've already linked up for a couple scores, so no surprise here before the end of the first half. They're looking for more, but give the defense credit when it's due. Nice job forcing an incompletion.
So now it's second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Jackson will throw. Working that left side now. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on first down. Working the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And as a quarterback, that's what you want to do on these deep go-route type throws. You want to put a lot of air under it so your guy can turn around, locate it, and then make the catch.
Yeah, and that's so hard to stop. I mean, I'm running full speed down the field with a guy that's this fast, and I don't know where the ball is and when it's coming out, and trying to make a play on it is extremely difficult.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's in! Touchdown, Texas State. His third touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Holloway. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bernard. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Florida Atlantic races to the line. They're going to go to the air on third and short. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Lets it fly. Got a man. It's Bernard. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. The whistle sound, and they got it called just in time using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Absolute shank. Missed it. Still up by 5 after missing that chance to put a little padding on it, guys. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers.
Coming out with it, it's Garcia. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're
gashing the D on the right. He's at the 20. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. The holding penalty pushes them back. It's 1st and 20. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Crosses the 30. He's got a little grass. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Owls. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Texas State, 37.
He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now there he goes! And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Makes it past the marker. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Jackson gonna throw it. And he makes the catch. The two-point conversion is good. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He'll bring it out to the 33-yard line, and that's where he stopped, and that's where they'll put it in play. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Got it set up on the outside. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on for a massive fumble recovery.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for room. It's Atkins. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Bobcats. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
Coming coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do.
Makes the catch down the right side. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Bernard. At the 20, he's got space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Catch in the middle. It's Bernard. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. And that one will put them up here in the second half. Ready to try the point after.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Gonna run it. It's Atkins. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
56.
He'll bring it out. It's Holloway. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people to keep up with them. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the offense.
Man, there's not a running back in the country that doesn't want to get fed and get fed and get fed, and he has been. He's been fed, and now he's up to 150 yards.
There's some room. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he makes the extra point.
Texas State, 59.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Atkins. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. The Bobcats racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Defense has the lead in the second half. Expect to see a lot of zone coverage. It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard to fit these footballs in, especially when you're throwing in the middle of the field like they were right there as the ball falls incomplete.
Another incompletion on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, quality for the first down. Touchdown, Texas State. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Holloway. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, trying to set up the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. And the Owls peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. restored with a first down in the final period. Going to the run, it's Bernard. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're second and long, 9 yards to go. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Penalties like that will just drive you nuts and ruin drives. Here comes second and 14. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Got a man. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. From the gun, looking for a man. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. They've got the lead here in the fourth. The Owls right back down the field with the answer.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
He'll bring it out. It's Pryor. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Turning it on! The 20! Inside the 10! Touchdown, Texas State! They move on top here in the fourth. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking on big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Fielded in the end zone, it's Holloway. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field, where they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds his man. It's Messer. Oh, my. Circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Stepping to the right. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, they're after him. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down to try to get a first down, but...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He lets it fly. Makes a grab deep. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Owls right back down the field with the answer. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And if this offense wants to get back in this football game, I think they're going to see a lot of this. Defense playing a little bit more zone, conservative, great eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, batting the ball down. They're going to force you to throw the football down the field.
Finding open areas. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He wants to change this route. Jackson will throw. Pressure coming. And the misconnection on third down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Fighting off the defender. Here's a little room there. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Sparks. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
And That slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is good. They're up by 3, and a field goal would just bring us even. Coming out with it, it's Holloway. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Defense might bring the house here. Rushes on him. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only 1 possession on 4th down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Right back to the well. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They'll run the counter. There's a crease. They brought him down, but not soon enough, and they're going to be able to run out the clock from here.